guess what? We won't be getting charmed. Whoa. Her parents? Oh, Gustav. Oh, wow. Oh, Noko. Oh, no. Did Verso not see anybody there? That's interesting. Buckle up.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, what is this the thing? Okay, it's that thing that we're fighting. Give me a burn. Didn't get it. There it is. I'll save the rest. You know what? Let's just give her a little boost with the energy tint.
Is coming.
Risky medium fire damage to all enemies. Yep. Let's go elemental here. Beautiful. So weak to ice. I wonder if she's would consume dark damage just based on how she looks. We're actually, she's taking quite a bit of damage, and look at the break damage on that bad boy. That is nutso. It's becoming frantic. Great. Here's where she clicks her fingers and we disappear.
Lune, watch out! What the hell? Okay, so they're all attacking from that right side. A Widow Ballet charms Luna and flies away, but we're immune to charm, so see you later. Okay, that was not bad, actually. We're gonna go breaking rule. Nope. I got rid of the thing that breaks for her. So we'll have to go Fleuret. Even though I'm not virtuose, we do want to break immediately. We could break with Monoco, actually. And I could just get into virtuose here. I'm short 1. That hurts. Let's try this and see. Okay, dark is a weakness. We're gonna go Ramesir Bonk. Monoco, parry!
Might as well parry it.
Time to hit big.
Yeah, let's go big here.
This will hurt.
Here we go, baby.
Meet your reckoning.
Damn. Very cool fight. We're just very strong. Energizing turn, +1 AP on turn start. That would be a sick Lumina. Depending on what its stats are, could be better as well, just as a Pictos. How stunning. I mean, Versal's mind has to be absolutely blown. These things were, like, impossible to beat, and then we just went in there and wrecked it. Oh.
Me? You want me to give it to you?
Why?
Whoa. Was that like... Was that a younger Renoir?
I saw...
What happened?
I saw it. It was... Renoir?
I used to see him in my nightmares too. He can be quite traumatizing.
Okay. Okay. We gotta lighten them vibes here. Let's put on the Renoir track. Actually, I want to hear the Alicia track.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
You know, because we've heard this song a lot in this game. Now that we know this is the Alicia track, if you're playing this for a second time, I wonder if at certain points in the game this is happening for a specific reason. Could be pretty interesting.
Maybe.
They have.
Let's spend time with them.
Monoco, let me cut your hair. Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
We're talking about you, not me.
I don't recall asking for your uninformed opinion.
Stop being grumpy. Come on. Let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Fine.
Any chance to get better haircuts? Oh, I actually like that.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Sick.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
Okay.
Great. We're twins.
Now bound by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. Of course, obviously. Why would they? As tradition, now they spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. I love it. Okay, now I want to hear the Renoir track.
You have nightmares too. About Renoir.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
Not right now, because it didn't actually apply the hair. It's mandatory. If I'm going to be looking at you, gotta look cool.
Have...
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
Chief?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you. What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
I mean, like, the thing that we've kind of been dancing around for a while, and I think we talked about this early. Like, is Mael the Paintress somehow? Is she Alicia somehow? You know, Chief, Princess, it would kind of allude to the fact that she could be the Paintress. I don't know. But you could also say, like, Renoir is a sort of king with his, like, immortal powers, and then he's got the princess, Prince Verso and Princess Alicia, aka Mael. I don't know.
Why?
Very curious to find out.
What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall, when the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber. I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
Super down.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Male makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, Verso agrees. Is 4 good? We don't know. Discuss the first song he should play. Their discussion inspires Mael. Oh, another gradient attack. Phoenix Flame. Okay, sweet. Each character gets 3, we've learned, right? So, on the right side of the skill tree, these all eventually unlock. So now she has the single target physical that puts her into Virtuose. This one applies 10 burn to all enemies and revives all allies with 50 to 70% health. Situationally could be great. So, I like that you don't have to pick it. Those will just be available in there, right? Maybe before we forget, Greater Powerful is fine to just stay there. Revive Paradox. How much is this one? 5. Okay, that's a pretty good Lumina for people. Let's swap that out to level. +1 AP on turn start. And that one would be... Oh, 20. I mean, that's sick, obviously, but it's very expensive. We gotta find some other ones here. +1 AP on applying burn. Sure. Go back to energizing attack and double mark. We just gotta level these. So we won't do the explosion stuff, but we'll be able to still clear through things quickly. I have healing fire that needs to go on somebody. Okay.
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those jellyfishes.
Of course.
What about them?
Everybody understands that.
Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Oh, okay.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
He poops them out.
You were right.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not 0.
Not 0.
Lune is probably my favorite
Night Owl.
character.
Night Owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Neverons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
Hey, I'm trying to find them all.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
So does this mean I can watch you sleep?
No, that'd be creepy.
Right.
Flashes a grin at Lune. Lune can't help but smile back. The world feels a little bit brighter when they're together. Yeah, they've got a bit of a vibe. But I feel like him and CL also have a little bit of a vibe. Can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back. Thanks to Verso's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Ah, nice. The Tree of Life. Okay, that seems like healing adjacent. Yeah. Cleanses all status effects and heals all allies. Plus gives two wild. That's actually not bad, depending on how things go.
One down, one to go.
And the next one is weaker.
I wonder if that's the case, because they did set that up a lot, but...
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about.
And Renoir also has one. Different eye, though.
So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence
Boom.
then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought.
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Oh.
Well, we all have scars.
You
that
could see
won't
the
heal.
scar before in her original outfits.
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Ciel appreciates that Verso opened up to her. She feels closer to Verso now. Good. Want to learn a gradient attack? Sillier topics before heading back. Nope, you don't get to learn one. Too bad. We have not found any more gestural, so we don't need to check in with the other guy. We need these tints, man. The shapes, I should say. Okay. I'm going to stick to leveling these guys up evenly. And then we'll give ones to our most used party members. And then do something like that. So it's pretty close. Then I want to upgrade the Scaverim. There we go. Look how many of those we found. That's crazy, man. Okay. Upgrade that. Level 19. So now we need to use the Grandiose. And that's going to change the scaling, which is great. That's huge for us. So now, with 4 active dark stains, any skill can consume them to deal 300% more damage. 50% chance to generate a dark stain when consuming stains. Deal 50% more damage with skills per active dark stain. Base attacks can consume a dark stain to deal 200% more damage, and with 4 active, any skill can consume them. That's interesting, right? Like, and it's interesting because she doesn't have any skills that generate dark stains as it is. I actually haven't even been noticing if we've been generating those. Because, like, yeah, that's actually what's interesting about this. Because this Elemental Genesis, it says it can only be cast with those 4, but it doesn't actually say that it's consuming them for a benefit. You just can't even cast it without. So I think, like, going into Elemental Trick and then going into Elemental Genesis won't do that. But with these other ones, we might need to be considering how that's happening now. Right? So let's say that we went something... Like, you could go Elemental Trick and then start consuming stuff, and then try to build up to 4 Dark. And this does say it can only be cast with those, but it could also be cast with Wild. But what I'm wondering is if that can also be cast with 4 Dark Stains. Because it says any skill can consume them to deal 300% more damage. That might not work out the way that we kind of originally thought, but we'll play around with it. We'll play around with it. And then let's just look at other people's weapons that we've been using. So the Blizzon, we're not really using her yet. What are you using? You're using the Stalum. It's already 21, and you're using this one. So I think we'll save those others until we decide how we want to handle that. I don't know. I feel like keeping Luna in the party all the time, and maybe we start swapping out Mael, because Monoco, you sort of have to keep him in there to learn new skills. So I don't see a different way around that specifically. Okay, we got to check up on the others. Let's write in the journal. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the Axons are, bigger than mountains.
Do you mind if I play here?
was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
I mean, okay. Like, yes, okay?
Play another.
Somehow it's got to be her.
Sure. We have all night.
I'm a little worried about
Okay.
this
Ready.
being a giant red
Are you
herring.
ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Esky, you ready?
Okay. Lettre Mael. Love it. Okay, so a couple things that we could be doing when we get out of here. We could go fight that other Axon right now. We could do a little stop at, we could try to find this, I guess. Hold on. We could try to find that. We could go back to the gestural area. How much money do I have? Not a lot, unfortunately. There's that painting workshop in the middle of nowhere that we couldn't access. He's alluding to flying, and I do feel like that's going to become a thing at some point. Maybe what we'll do is we'll head to the Visages one.
Let us get wet.
Like, hold on. If I'm looking right out there, let me just ride out to this. See the thing right above us? Man, look at that. The Paintress is right freaking there. I'm just gonna see if this reveals anything on the map that's like above us, and if so, that would indicate flying. This is all fog. Yeah, nothing. Weird, okay. I think this, like, veil in front of her is gonna be the thing that we need to destroy with the stuff we're creating. Oh. Nice log here.
Avril, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away.
Oh.
Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. But in the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
Well, that's a timely thing, as we're just talking about the barrier. Ooh! I need both of these things. Okay, I'll be back to you, buddy.
Swim, swim.
Just curious if we What? Whoa, cool.
This looks similar to Lumiere's shield dome. Maybe we can just cross it.
Yeah, sure. I'm telling you, we can't. Axon's first. It's okay. You'll be fine. You want to try again?
I'm okay.
I love that they have this in here. That is super cool. I love that. Very, very cool. What? Where did this put me? Oh. Oh, hold on a sec. Okay, look it. Now there is a little painting thing here. Which tells me that is related to flying. Right? Because it's that little island above us. We also have a little island here with a teleport. Whatever that is. Let's find out. We need to level some stuff. We need to get a little bit of cash. Oh, there's another merchant here. Oh, but again, he can't get up there. So he must need to fly for that too. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We'll go here. We'll naturally stop at those points at some point anyways. When we get to flying, then we come back to this area to go to the Paintress thing. Oh, what? My bad. I was just gonna go say hi to SKA.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
Looks like it.
An infinite sea of them.
Now, we could probably get rid of anti-charm. Right? And I wonder now, maybe I should just bring in somebody else. While having at least one moon charge active, moon skills are always critical, but damage taken is doubled. 25% increased damage per moon charge. Okay. So for Pictos, I guess I'll remove my L. We're just gonna take everything that my L has. Level those things, level this. And then let's switch to that for a bit. And we'll go pure here as well. Throw that on. Everyone's got the pure outfits. I'm more of a fan of the dark or the Dansus, is that what they're called? Something like that. But we'll rock this for a bit. And then when we get to, there should be a flag in here somewhere to start. And we can level up CL and choose some skills.
Is the island singing?
Yeah, it seems like
This
it.
melody.
This is creeping me out.
There we go. And there's a merchant right there that we're not going to be able to afford. Look at us all color coordinated. Oh.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Look for the masks that you need.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
You already know. Expedition 69 was here. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. She's got 10. So we already have Dark Wave, which hits all enemies. All of these are dark damage. Final Path does single target dark damage, but applies 10 Foretell as well and can break. And that's the one that we were aiming for after Intervention here. So let's take that. And then we just need to consider her skills and turn you off, put you in. So these are all Foretell generators with the sun. I kind of like Intervention, depending on the situation. This one's pretty nice as well. I mean, this is pretty nice too. This one's expensive. What's the other tenor that she had at the top? Dark Wave. So that's in here. Extreme single target dark damage applies 10 Foretell. 1 hit. So that's neat because it's doing a little bit of both. Like giving us Foretell. So that would probably be something we put on this side, even though it's dark damage, right? Medium single target 2 to 6 uses the element. Critical hits apply additional Foretell, which does play nicely into our crit builds. Deals low dark to everything. That's a pretty cheap one. This one does high dark to everything. Let's replace Bad Omen. Bad Omen's also a pretty sick band. Okay, so we gotta level up some Pictos, then we'll try to optimize. We have some extra Lumina slots, and I'll try to fill those up before we start the next episode. So let's take a break here. When we come back, we'll check the other paths. We're not gonna go directly to the guy, but we will check out the merchant, and then we'll go adventuring and see where we end up, because there's a bunch of different avenues here. Like, with that opening, and that opening. See you soon!